Oh yeah, Talking Point platform, TTPTV. Oh yeah, Unale we pledge, we love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well. For tomorrow, now we go make salute.
Log in and watch the videos. As I said, we are here in the Hague at the International Criminal Court, where concerned Sierra Leoneans are currently testing human rights abuses in Sierra Leone. For now, we are going to be speakers. After that, I will make individual interviews with concerned Sierra Leoneans who are human rights abuses in Sierra Leone. And not only that, they are demanding to indict, they are requesting the International Criminal Court to indict President Julius Adebayor, who has committed atrocities against the people of Sierra Leone. We all saw what happened in Adebayor Correctional Facility Centers, where Sierra Leoneans were killed. Impunity. We also saw what happened in Makeni. We also saw what happened in Freetown. August 8 to 10 and beyond. We also what happened. We also the number of Sierra Leoneans that are killed by Adebayor and his security forces. So first of all, we are going to listen to the various speakers. As I said, please, my name is Alex Smith. I'm reporting for Dr. Samara's Peter's blog and also Talking Point platform in the UK. So first of all, we are going to listen to the previous speakers who are addressing
norms of civilization. And democracy is not just a word of
protesters.
It was created out of necessity, and it was created because that's the only way that the people of the particular country can express their wish, their will, and their concern. And if today Sierra Leone is an exception to this international norm, and we see how tyranny is overcoming. The photos before us here, these are real photos. They are photos and they're still happening as we are talking. If you, the international community, give grand eyes into this, definitely there will come a time when we hold you responsible. We don't want history to repeat. When Rwanda, the first genocide, you search back and say it's a national issue. Rwanda is a sovereign state until when the genocide took a toll beyond the past. Then you come hypocritically and say something that it was late. Sierra Leone is happening. Since Adebayor came to power 2018, we've witnessed, we've seen, and we are still witnessing the killing of innocent Sierra Leoneans just because of the rights given to them. The rights you here have as Dutch citizens, the rights you in the United Kingdom have as British citizens, you in America, Australia, and all the four corners of the world, you are enjoying these rights. Kosovo, we know what happened after the aftermath of Kosovo as the governor. We know
Nice one right
Sierra Leone
there.
should not be an isolated area just because
Against humanity in Sierra Leone indict.
we know
Bill
who
now.
Adebayor is.
Thanks very much.
You
man.
know, not today, is not a new person. During the NPRs, let me bring you back to history.
We stand in
You know
solidarity.
it's a judicial killing that took place. He admitted, he said
Democracy
yes.
in Sierra Leone.
He asked for them to be wasted because there is no need for them to be. These are people, no matter the crime they commit, they have rights to be tried fairly. And if today this devil is here back to Sierra Leone, killing our people, destroying the hope of democracy in Sierra Leone, we should not sit by and allow this madness to continue. We should take it from here. And we have enough evidence to prosecute Adebayor and his cohorts. We, the international communities who belong in the international community, Sierra Leone should be a case of priority. Sierra Leone should be a case of test in sub-Saharan Africa. We've suffered long enough. A minute should not be added into the suffering of Sierra Leone people. Sierra Leoneans have suffered a lot. During the election, people from the south, just because they make themselves their test to their concern, their love for a particular party, they were chased, killed, and it's still happening. These people have been made refugees from their country, not of their will, but because of bad governance. Today we see people are dying, they are killed with impunity. We see President Adebayor and his first lady sanctifying mob justice, allowing the people for no just cause a Sierra Leonean to kill another Sierra Leonean, creating armed groups against innocent Sierra Leoneans just because they believe in democracy. And if we Sierra Leoneans believe in democracy, we don't want the democracy to frown on us. We believe coming to the Hague, the ICC is the center of democracy. That's why the ICC was there. And if the ICC is here today, we have tangible, we have substantial evidence to present to you as we are doing today. Let it not be another dying case. Let it not be another forgotten case. Let it not be just another thing, an act or action or drama we are creating here. We are serious. We know what we are asking for. And you people know. You are not that you are not afraid to what is happening in Sierra Leone. You know exactly what is going. Let Sierra Leone be an example of civilization. Let Sierra Leone be not another deserted country, which has happened many before. International community, we are part of the international community, no matter what. Sierra Leone is a sovereign country, but what sovereign is? A sovereign is just a word that you can use because you just want to use it. You are within the borders. Those borders, the sovereign of a state should work on what a sovereign state should do, and I should behave to its people. But if today's sovereignty has been eroded and is misused by Adebayor, who doesn't respect lives, who doesn't respect others, who doesn't respect constitutional orders, definitely know that we should act as he does, that we believe in the rules laid down in the international rules, that these norms should be followed. We are not asking here for any witch hunting, as he's saying over there. We just want the right procedure to be followed. It's not difficult to follow these rules. Those rules are here. Just look into them. There are many cases that has happened before like this. You prosecuted those cases. Let's see no be an exception. We are here because we are concerned. We are here because our people are dying daily. Not that they ask for it, but just because they believe in it. Democracy. And democracy should not have borders. Democracy should not be trenches that you have to cross to reach those, a free flow walk. But today, Sierra Leone, there are borders, there are gates, there are trenches over our democracy, and which is not good for our people. That's why our people are suffering today. We call upon you, the international community. Democracy has been put on test. Let this test don't fail. You fail it definitely, you fail yourself. You fail ourselves. That's why we're here. We left our precious things that we're doing because we think Sierra Leone is more precious than what we're doing. We believe in the people of Sierra Leone. They are our brothers. Sierra Leone, we don't have borders because we are all interconnected. Wherever you come from, Sierra Leone, we are all interconnected. But today, bad politics, as we all see, we don't want another Rwanda. An exception. Sierra Leone should be one of the examples that we, the international community, should stand high and be proud of that. We came to the rescue of Sierra Leone because they are equal to us as a nation, and we believe when one law has been violated, but whoever the person is, definitely will act accordingly. Sierra Leone should not be an exception. Kosovo suffered. The people of Kosovo suffered. We know what the Hague did. We know what you guys did. And Sierra Leone should not be left into this. We are crying. We are asking. We are not begging. We are asking. Because when you beg, you don't have rights. We are not begging. We are asking you, the international community. If you believe in what you are preaching here, you sit in your offices, The Hague representing the world. And if you believe The Hague represents the world, Sierra Leone should be listened to. Sierra Leone has cried for long. Sierra Leone has cried for long and is still crying. Why? We are asking this question. This is the time. Today, we are presenting a case against Adebayor and his collaborators against crime against humanity. The crimes are enormous. Yeah. The crimes are enormous and the evidences are there. That's why we are here today at the international community to make our presentation, which we believe you are going to receive. And as you do, we need immediate action. Don't drag your lives, your thoughts, you anchor over things while Sierra Leoneans keep suffering, and they still suffer there in the cold. That's why, as you see these photos, they are true photos. Thank you very much for here. There are many others who want to say, which we cannot end today. Thank you very much for your audience.
So, fellow Sierra Leoneans, you've just had the first speaker there, and there are other volunteers, there are people who want to continue speaking on behalf of Sierra Leoneans. As I said, we're going to bring in more of the whole program today. Now, we're going to listen to another speaker. So, as I said, my name is Alex Smith. I'm reporting from Samara Kabara's blog and also reporting from London. And please follow Talking Point Platform on Facebook and also follow TP on undemocratic government. So now let's listen to the speaker. Advantage and the intimidation and the killing where they happen in our country and the hard life, because at the end of the day now poor people then they suffer and they really they suffer, and people in asylum we get voice, but people in asylum they have no voice at all. No get voice. You cough step number one why you cough. So me just they send a message to the people in asylum say, may them stand strong, may them stand firm, may them do what they believe in, because how next time they do must claim.
how though light they take, net must come. They will be free one day, I know that. And we will get to democracy back. Definitely we will get them back. I got no more I want to say.
Thank you. Make a top and Creole now. The name Alex Smith. The report for Dr. Tamara.
Somebody from the US.
And at the same time, at this report for Talking Point platform with this at the UK.
For everything we don't do for
and for showing
Adebayor, where some of we every day we pray for
across the world, we can
different
for
narrative for us, but we are the message we listen, not to the call. We follow the message, and that makes people feel because then they listen when they come to the course. Well, we get somebody like Adebayor
to fall in back. And the pre and post elections violence killings at the APC party office, all letting and they now they can have indict President Buhari. We don't commit against the people of Syria.
Make sure that they show that Adebayor is
here. Adebayor is here. Now the next person to speak.
A small one again. This is a Creole version. The people at the greet you all again. And at the we say now we travel, we carry with well body. And now we come back with everybody. And like how we say, now we all pray for ourselves and be in a target. You understand? And so they don't be in a time bomb. And like I say, now we pray for the brother, the king way, he sacrificed more than everybody so far. We are left God and the angels and the people that wait and die, their soul, let them help win at this fight. Because them says somebody can die, but his soul not die. So all the brothers and sisters that we don't die on this 5 years time, they not die. Then they which we right now. And even then they first murder you day and night. So we also get for day for push the trigger. Because white man them, they not go help you if you not help yourself. If you will not take any action, we say no more with the faith. The liberation will want us alone. If you will not sacrifice with life, we will not go ever get up. Now we take example, the Arab Spring. Where them come out, Bokuti change. Arab man, some area they enjoy, some area they suffer. So now we look about Niger, now we look about so many countries there. Sierra Leone, if we don't come on at least in a million, for where we end up, this manners, this weak government of Madabu, this government will continue for favor. And when we the big coward, now more Madabu, they continue for intimidate and kill we in what we call a geopolitics, only one area. So dear me people them, we don't learn from people them. Who some people are not going naturally, but that one is not important. As long as we give you the information what we want, it's very, very important. Madam is a coward. If you buy bangers and 2 packets, you go shoot them near that White House. It's a very, very coward. So why we just wait? We don't wait the international community. The international community is a paperwork. Now we therefore do the action. So we are Sierra Leoneans. Some of who the line is then at the train. Like how they say, oh brother, which is your brother, you see what he sacrificed, and God will bless them. Like how they sacrifice for the country. That's how God bless me. We know they die. Mother be not able to kill we. Mother will not able to kill the whole country. But the more they get a chance, the more they exist. I won't tell when I say Mother be me, I be write a note once say Mother be it better allow assassinator. One of the brother called me say no, then you don't pray for kill your company. But Mother be don't kill more than 500 youths. Why would not go pray for killer? Please give me AK-47. I get mine for shoot him and kill him. Anybody kill him. Anybody is managed for kill Madam you. God go bless them. I swear to God, they get the 7 star of heaven because some see them, who brothers them. The one they wait and then the maximum prison. The Badema Road, now they kill people. Badema Road, wait they only for 3,000. More than 19,000 people they did it. It's overcrowded. Now so they kill people in silence. So do you have the people, especially when they back home, especially the woman there. Now when I get mama salon, we
they see on the protest, we see in England, we see everywhere when they demonstrate. The woman they get from Tinab this league. Then one day, the streets of Freetown all over the world, they filled. Then we say them they happy. Oh, they put the line there now trend. Especially the king, they don't talk to himself be frustrated. When they do something, you don't see any effort. He be frustrated. But now a contract will go sign for free. So we'll not go back down. So again, the king of the king. Let God bless them, let God secure them. We are gonna give a big hand for the king so they can't address you now. Let God bless them, let God bless them. Next year we're going to give you. Amen. Inshallah. Amen. Long live the king. 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 Long live the king.
Belen, boys, yes, come to school. Belen, boys, yes, come to school. Class time. Yes, I know they see this standard. Class time. Yes, no. Some people are still sitting. Class time. Let me go This is the program for concern Sierra Leoneans. No, these are concerned Sierra Leoneans, such a love salute. Let God help you. Let God make all we can here.
One would not welcome this freedom fighter. I want to call him the name where he deserves.
King Adebayor.
This man here, now the Lonely Ranger, the only freedom fighter known nationally, internationally. So I want to know we blast him today. Make we all go freedom fighter, 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 freedom fighter. Adebayor is the freedom fighter. The one that will like that, we not like that. Now they mean we don't care. We don't say he's a Sierra Leonean. Born of a woman from Sierra Leone, a father from Sierra Leone. The man don't make sacrifice when no politician don't make sacrifice. And I know they talk this because in a man with a belly and what's belly. You know, get nothing for me. Where is that? So I get one old store. That Sunday, I get 2 truck Agidi, 2 truck on the Bravo to Mr. Adebayor. Bravo to his new name. Where the talk about rest? You know, the only man will get rest by God. So, not of because he give me anything, but we can forgive people them outside and due. And I want to make a declaration here. We get people them when we come to when I pass them. Waiting a pacifist, everything on a for here and a for left and so there. They don't kill, we brother them, we sister them, and we family them. They don't reach a time when they can't turn like A and C. Mandela, one of the most powerful man in South Africa, who said he gets a popularity. Now, when the witch man them, they kill them, and they kill them. He reach a point, then trigger, waiting and call self-defense. When an entitlement legally anywhere in the world, when you shoot armless civilians, you they kill them. Even when you lock them in jail, you go meet them in a net. You kill them. You are entitled to self-defense. Of course. Yes. Amen. A and C, when they trigger the self-defense, what's in happen? They make Mandela the head of the military wing. And then Mandela gets the popularity. So Sierra Leone, me not the apologize to nobody. Tribalism na thing wey no good. And from when this man when a retired brigadier come, he don't come with the only thing wey no retire since we take power, na tribalism. Tribalism don't wake up. The man, for make you not say Kalokalo, then say retired brigadier from where he take power. All things don't retire, the economy don't retire. Criminal justice don't retire. Agriculture don't retire. Happiness don't retire. Family life don't retire. All the things that way long way in the country where they go on where we not like now they killings. And at that Adebayor no leg. Adebayor they fetch for the miskina. Who are the miskina? The ordinary people they will go. This man na ina with Robin Hood. Yes. He take from the rich, he give the poor. Yes. And he on cases na political exercise. Yes. He disgrace the politician there, but please the ordinary poor people there. Yes. So from today at the ground up for be with Robin Hood. The man with the attack and offend the politicians that were corrupt. And he do them because he do them to protect people them when they live and to much life. You know how we tell them for live and to much? Then Pansap then go kill you begin. You know how we tell them for born begin? You know how we tell them for suffer the left? How for tell them for suffer? Now labor what? Evangelist Samson may his soul rest in peace. Then kill a Yifa. Do ya unallow all butu for Evangelist Samson? Yes. Unallow we butu. And all we brother them we die na Pandeba Road, Tongo Limba, and all the other places in Sierra Leone. May their souls rest in peace. Yeah. But we the living, we not go rest in peace. Because what him mother be don't do, since when he take power. Even cost of living, now we they kill the living. Cost of living, they don't weaponize them now. So cost of living, they kill the living inside the country. So, ladies and gentlemen, with no other waste of time, I want for them to talk to the man when he begs for the miskina, the ordinary, the poor, men, women, and children. Man will sacrifice in your life. You know they sleep all night in the collar. You not get gentry. But the gentry way don't get, now the love way he don't show to the people there. Ladies and gentlemen, and they present to our lonely ranger, the freedom fighter. The man will find safe, if he finds them, they pray down. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Adebayor.
Before you kill me, pass me, mama, before you kill me. Before you kill me, pass me, my weapon. Believe me that the weapon will not give you Adebayor. But you are not evil against you. Not this I want you.
We there with you, Adebayor. No matter what, we don't elect you. We there with you. We there with you. We the women.
I must stop you. When you lay your life for people in a salon, may God bless you. May God bless you, children. May God bless you, children. You want that way unborn in the name of Jesus. Adebayor. You know the apple of Jesus' name. You, that was. We call
upon somebody when Sabi the 23rd Psalm word for word like and read them for Adebayor. For make any weapon where they passion against them. Let it fail. Who are the first one here? Who are the first in where go volunteer for can read the 23rd Psalm for Adebayor?
Pull the tears, pull them. You don't need them, pull them. When I left, pull. the tears. The tears of freedom. Not of tears of fear, but tears of...
So, Kenny to Freetown to operators, President Bill and the henchman, President Bill and the one with the President Bill and the one who want to keep people in. They continue to keep people in. The arbitrary arrest, all the human rights abuses in Sierra Leone, I will come back to now. So I want to get a small interview with one of them. Okay, first of all, they see right now. Now wait when the nursing done. They are going to be interviews with the one they're waiting there and the protest. So as I say, I don't know Alex Smith. At the same time, I report for Talking Point platform. This is a very big page. This is a page where in our Facebook. Please follow them on Facebook. At the same time, they get another page on YouTube where TPP Leon. We follow them pages there. So once again, my name is Alex Smith. We all don't see Adebayor become emotional. We see tears in a year. I mean, at the first time this for see a grown-up man like this, they cry for his country, they love for his country, and they cry for his country. So, I bring you now, exactly, for sure, what's in the happen in the country. So, one of our brother like this, we say, come, the brother, excuse me, now just get a small interaction. What's the name?
My name is Adebayor from UK.
Okay, this is Mr. Adebayor from the UK. Come all the UK. Let me just see. Come all the way UK. Kana Germany. Kana sorry na The Hague. Na Holland. For come protest. It's not love. It's a good patriotism. It's a good patriotism. You can have a protest. So, Mr. Toure, what do you want? What do you make you can have this?
Yeah, I can let the world hear me. Here we are Salonians. What's in our problem? Because we just get an election. As you see, I wonder you get that there, you know. So we get election, and this guy called himself Adebayor. Been done there in office for 5 years. You know, do not get a thing for me. What you do, kill the people there, and you don't kill. You know, then prison the people there. People are not getting right for say anything where they affect them. Where you say anything, you see them thing there, look, you can't see the kill now.
So, fellow Australians are bringing up some of the flyers, the way they bring.
These are the evidence that this will come the ICC for come present officially.
Australians they bring come present to the ICC, made them see exactly the horrendous crime.
So the one the way they demonstrate,
so the result in this is the one they demonstrate August 8th and beyond.
Yes.
And then this we Adebayor massacre and salon. We try to hide with the whole world expose them with interviews upon interviews. We the lie. We talk to enable protect Sierra Leoneans them. So for me, when see this not to politics, this is not a partisan issue. This is not everything but salon. We were then so we think beyond Sierra Leone. We think beyond party, tribe, and region. We think about salon because salon are a country. Salon are the only patrimony for we. Some of we don't have for long. We want to go back. We will build the country. Exactly. So now make we can so let the international community let them look up, let them see to we cry, let them help the country. So back to you, sir.
Yes. So now the evidence in that. So now the reason this we don't come now so for present to matter to the ICC. You know. So as for we're not going to allow him rule for another 5 years. That's over with dead body. We mean it. You understand? We just can't to present the case officially. You understand? But we have our own way of doing things. But we just present this case because he's not going to rule our people anymore. He's not a leader. He's there. He came to kill our people. And we're not going to sit down and look at him killing our people. We're not going to accept it anymore. He should go by any means. And the case is not between us and him. It's between us and the chairman. He's the one who rigged the election. So we don't accept the election. That is it, my brother. Thank you very much.
Okay, my brother, thank you very much. Yes, Sierra Leoneans and also get female and we get female Sierra Leoneans and also we come from other countries them. So Madam, you ready for say anything? No? Okay, you don't want to say anything. Okay. So, brother, you want to say anything, sir? Excuse me, sir. You want to say anything? You
Yes, that we all there because of the law.
Excuse me, sir. Blah, make it official.
Yeah,
what's your name, sir?
Mina Sila Peaceful Man.
Sila Peaceful Man. So, Mr. Sila Peaceful Man, you in Holland idea or who say you come?
Me this na Holland.
Okay, this na Israeli. We name Peaceful Sila. He say this na Holland. So, I want make it tell we, Mr. Sila, why make it can?
Well, we come for the peace and love we get for our country because we there so. We not go say everything is perfect, but we are okay. We're there. If not to the love we get for our country, we will come now. Because the things that would happen, we're not happy with them. You know, there is a lot of human rights abuse, there is a lot of violations, and democracy. Now the principles of development. So if we say democracy, you know, the development will ever come there. That is the fact. You know. So now that make we there for call on the international community, let them pay attention to what's the problem of the country. For the sake of the level of the country, for the sake of the development of that country, they will all them. So now because of that love, they make it there. No one let people get them wrong. So say, hey, we know the person say, hey, we go first, we don't do that and we don't tire. Now that make when they remind me of the things then they brutalize people, they will feel bad about it. So now the reason that they make it there.
Thank you. So thank you, Mr. Sila. But I don't listen to the reason they make it kind of. So which one are the international community for Salon?
Well, the international community definitely therefore take action because there are actions for every inaction the way people do. So that people can here for local upon and then they take action to the things that would happen.
Okay, Mr. Sila, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Sila. This is Mr. Sila, we based in Holland. We just give the interview. So we look for other people, and me especially, I like to talk to you. Human them now stand up for fight against the crimes that are being committed. So, my sister, excuse me, hello.
Yes, me and Amine Fatmata. Live in Germany.
Yes, so this is Fatmata from Germany. So, Madam Fatmata, do you want to tell the family the way they watch the videos? We shall learn to watch both at home and abroad. And not only shall learn to really abroad, but get ready for this page. In other Africans, they follow this page where you want to see exactly what they happen. So, see what tell them.
Yes. Well, we then I also today at the ICC International Criminal Court where we believe where they give justice to the people. You know, for long we can't give a petition, then we case across because since 2018 we don't see the killing where go on till to this time 2023 up till now the killing they continue, and this is too much for the country. We people and not get peace, then they go after the opposition. You know, they nearly means for kill the opposition, the leader. Now in party office, where they say they don't they lead now the election. You know, where they go attack them at the party office, make that poor man they don't empty now the ground. Say they even kill the matron, the woman where they take care of people where go injury, in the end of for kill and cold-blooded. You know, anybody where get mama, sister, auntie, girl picking, he go stand up for that woman and see our for make it get justice. Now I make we there today for no can lay all we case there with people where they don't kill, even me on somebody back. Instead they kill them with 4 months belly. You shock for shock and take it that. You know, all that day. Me uncle in brother-in-law, a stray bullet meter last year, August 10, where he dey come out direct now, woman. Then kill him back. You know, not even give it the body, then boil and pop. So, you know, all this is too much for we. We within a Europe, we get freedom of speech, freedom of expression. We dey do with things where we want. We they say anything where we want. When na the democracy way. But Salon, they say democracy, but it's not democracy. No freedom of speech, no freedom of expression, nothing, you know. So now we so now they justify Chastello because it threats you for the war. We bring Ankanaya ICC, then give it justice. Not today, exile. So we serve the fight, the one that we make with people and they suffer back home. Adebayor, Fatima Bio, Famata Sawane, Miss Adin, Lord Lima, they all go face this court. And by God the power, God the answer.
Okay, thank you very much, my sister. Thank you very much for this nice interview. So I will come to una back. My brother Dinaya, but before I talk to Rambula, talk to you, big brother from the UK, Mr. Once again, sir, I forgot to mention Mr. Abubakar Tula from the UK, when I very good orator, he gets very good orator skills. Mr. Sila, please, I appreciate you. My name is Alex Smith. I report for Dr. Samura Kamara Sotora's blog. We're based at Germany. At the same time, I report for Talking Point platform within our Facebook. At the same time, I want to follow Talking Point platform. They get a page now YouTube where they call TP Million, where they give now information, current information about Salon. Okay. So, Mr. Sila, thank you very much for this interview. So, I want to tell you where I make it can answer. Because I remember I didn't meet you the last time in Belgium. So, when I just imagine Mr. Sila can na Belgium, can now the European Parliament, where they make sure you put us, don't come down at the International Criminal Court that The Hague for can supporting country for freedom. Thank you very much, sir. So I want to explain to the people in one area, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. The people in Sierra Leone and across the globe, greet you all. This is not for be strange because Salon not the only country that we get. And if I get for proud and become responsible, na Salon make me responsible, and na Salon are for proud of me. Exactly. If today I left all of which I did, I left the family, I travel, I risk. But anything they do in life now, risk for take. If nobody not take risk, nobody not go succeed.
Exactly, sir.
We know how well it's suffer. You no need for being my blood sister, me cousin, me auntie, for let be a victim before ever become a brother or sister. Every Sierra Leonean, whether within and outside, who claim to be a Sierra Leonean person, in whatever way, what I say this person, if they suffer injustice, we not deserve, we not call for, definitely, na me cry. I don't come, I follow the trend in Sierra Leone since the unfortunate situation that don't happen in Sierra Leone, we get a president. We don't be say, it don't be a turn to the people of Sierra Leone, it don't be a turn to civilization, and it don't create a weapon of division amongst the Sierra Leoneans. And that we know the house Salon, we don't cohabit, and we continue for cohabit. We don't want let an individual like Adebayor can put shatter everything like the shatter because in gold that. And as I say in the introduction, in Atula, not Sila, I come here because as I say, we want to put an end to the suffering of Sierra Leone. Weaponizing somebody not only the way for Latin gun and push it. No, there are many ways. This is one of the ways we will get an RTD for law inform the international community. And we know people that are Sierra Leone, when they put you against another Sierra Leonean, and this is the time we stand safe. We know they agree to that. This group out there, we get Limba, we get Mende, we get Timini, we get Fula, all the tribes in Sierra Leone. So if we now believe in Adebayor division, we now they take umbrella under in division. The people that are now for begin Dinam. We now they get right for Dinam because we now believe in Sierra Leone. And if we now believe in Sierra Leone, we now join me into this fight. This fight is not a party fight. It's not an individual fight. It's a fight for all. And that fight will issue. If you ask me, now I'll go back to the other question for ask me. Now bring me Kanaya for the sake of the people in Sierra Leone, which don't undergo, who they not deserve for undergo that. Now one of the reasons that you bring me Kanaya.
So, Mr. Tula, thank you very much for this interview. Yeah. I want to ask you the last question. Yeah. So, what do you want this kind of action they wanted the International Criminal Court to take against President Adebayor?
Yeah, as we don't come back now today, Adebayor get heinous crimes they don't commit against people in Sierra Leone. The killing alone, I am very Kanaya. Adebayor since he come to power, he don't kill how many Sierra Leoneans start my 91. Chonko Liba, McKinney repeatedly, Freetown, all areas, Tombo, Losa, Pandemba Road, we see, and the individual Samson, all the other killings they do. This is not okay in any platform. Not that because me and the girl I think, no matter where you belong in the political arena, you are equal to me like any other person who belong to a political group. was to stand here will not represent any political party. Then follow we represent the injustice who don't happen necessarily. Now that means we can't tender the reports. The allegation against Madabiu, who believes it, get enough evidences. I get a preview of the report where we legal aid don't present. I see a very rich. In fact, he gets everything will be said. Madabiu for the indictment. Now the international criminal court that they see at the background will represent every human rights for them to prosecute anybody who do crime against humanity. Sierra Leone, we don't sit in the Madabiu don't come. Happiness no that Sierra Leone. Killing people in the sleep will not get security. And security, na in a mutual manner make you live and able to go out and fend. If today people don't be under siege, democracy is under siege, all their rights has been taken away. Only Madabiu what you want here in cohort, in web. The people them na damn can. I did look now look me in the eyes, and all the one who they are who represent yourself and Wuna na Sierra Leone. Wuna not allow them Madabiu in madness continue for coming to. If you know people from the south and east, why I mention the south and east? Because most platforms when they say these people that they support are not there against anybody for belonging to a political party, not a democracy. Democracy welcome opposition, SLPP in its name. I'm not getting it against SLPP because they right for it as a political party. But when somebody gets a different agenda hang under a political party like Madabiu, at the cipher, the actor, and that of the SLPP, left SLPP and attack, not the SLPP, Madabiu, and the individual. We don't turn because SLPP, the left arm on its own, you don't get legs. For the work and anything, you don't get arms for the doing. You don't get much. The one that would don't kidnap the SLP in its name, those are the people they against. And what Wuna, what they don't give the tag, say Wuna the South and Eastern one, support Wuna they condone evil. Now, Wuna and the people in this one will join we into this fight, not to a fight for who take weapon against Madabiu, but a civilized fight to bring justice to those who be said they don't suffer a lot. Now, people and our brothers and sisters, me or you married a Dimini, a Mende, Sierra Leone, they ask which tribe you belong. But if today Madabiu, they ask you which tribe you belong, Lord, we tell them, see, we know the ask tribe, and Lord will join we into this fight. This is a fight of Sierra Leone. This is a fight for all the four corners of Sierra Leone. No matter where Madabiu hanging allegiance, these are the people for me. They just use you now. When they see today when they suffer, like older lady talk now, that video, it's a SLP, APC, all man they suffer. And Wuna they suffer more because Wuna be hope say that they can't give Wuna something. But Wuna, because we hope you know receive the feel pain like no hope at all. Wuna hope to the left, Wuna they suffer past the one who not they support themselves. So if you don't reach at this point time with people then Wuna join me. Wuna not support evil tomorrow. Evil they can't fight you. Mother they don't turn an evil against Sierra Leone. And this evil will get from join hands together. We don't want any innocent civilian for less suffer for the sake of democracy, for the sake of politics. But if it really happen, bear in mind, say we don't want to let this year continue. We want to put an end to this. Because we are the law, take it because like today the law don't dismantle the and we saw the say justice they come na the Hague and that make you can now bring we now from all four corners of the world we can know that we get excesses but become able to see this is the only way we manifest the law will get to them na salon the unity we want na salon the good democracy one lay in Syria and if it today because we say democracy not the prosper na Syria and because we want democracy na that make you can we not join with the kneel down to Wuna na Syria. We not get right for believing in any political party. When they campaign for not living in the political party, but we not believe in democracy. If we not believe in democracy, we not follow justice. If we not follow justice, we not discriminate anybody just because they are against themselves and belong to another party and they don't be against them. As in the opposite to and that make we ask you now, we are joining in the goodness of humanity, in the oneness of Sierra Leone and the four corners of Sierra Leone. As people of Sierra Leone, now we join hands together to fight the evil. This great evil today of Sierra Leone, we are married. I not just put a mask on the face for last year. I don't care because if I care at all, I will stay at the palace. With Komon-Tok, I expect for that come. I show myself to Una me people in a Sierra Leone. Una look me in my eyes. Una see how sincere they and the church una see. We all get similar concern. Nobody, not all one of them will but if I represent the voice of the one of the Una they are true. Una join me, no we believe so Sierra Leone for this pain, this dying pain we suffer every day. Una we able to do them. We don't do them in isolation. We do it together with Sierra. The country we are proud of, the country want to be the best out of every country in the world. That we could be there. Not even just forget excess is wanted to waste. That the interest of Mama Salome, then bring me Kana. Any side, we get for take me for no we go. We ready for do. I'm not sure we get, but now the interest of Mama Salome, now the sacrifice it is. If possible, I didn't much go and get accident. Anything happen, we are not for pay attention to that. Sierra Leone is a greater factor to me as I stand there, and if it be a greater factor to me, Sierra Leone, you know the people of the Sierra Leone, we the people of the Sierra Leone, important pass any other thing. That will be asked. No violence, no other thing to believe. For trying the common cause of civilization, the common cause of true leadership, the common cause of true governance. Governance will be safe. You know, nobody will be left out. Now that governance we want us. But if today it don't disappear, no one let that happen. Salon is too precious to me. You know the people, you are too golden to me for no we lose anyone. And if you are too golden to me, what the price no way to pay, and that means we cannot join me. We cannot do it alone. Look, we are just a fraction. The majority, 99% plus, would are there and that will be join with the if it belongs to a party, they against the bad of the party they do. That don't make it for say left SMB because no, they within, fight within. Now a good fight in the fight. No matter who they are against you, but as long as you believe say what you do with your conscience, definitely do it. If it cause you for let them pull you out of that party, they be. But you get for making meaningful sacrifice for Mama Sano. Dynamics of not to a party I can represent and represent to the people in the city. The innocent child will be said tomorrow. We don't know what I get next. Dynamic here. You ask me, this time a question that will at the end for local present to complain. We don't tell that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tula. Mr. Tula, thank you very much once again. I remember when I met you last time. I met you the last time in Belgium. You listen your analysis. Listen, your analysis were very, very brilliant. You are very brilliant and they still remain brilliant. So I thank you so much. Thank you. Hope to see you next time, Mr. Tula.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Mr. Do you want to say something to the camera, sir?
Yes, sir. Just give me 1 minute. I'm doing something.
Okay, so well, my sister, people in the shape, no man want to talk. Okay, well, people in the eat first. Well, right now, the people in the eat. So they wait and interview more people, interview more Sierra Leoneans. Then they'll listen the perspective, the analysis for voting and come for that. They want listen them. Let them tell we what made in Canada. Let them tell we voting and feel for the country. I thank you now so much for now. As I say, this is a long live streaming today. So now we get a reporter winner, Imran. Rena also a very good orator. Rena
he studied, he did a study, he consulted, and he spent hours and hours writing documents. And he collaborated with other
louder, sir.
legal luminaries.
Exactly.
I am so delighted to say he is a brother, he's a friend. He is a fellow Sierra Leonean, a man with an impeccable character. Even though he has his personal life, personal schedule, he put it aside. Immediately, I made a phone call to ask him to represent us. And since that day, he has worked tirelessly to make it a possibility. Especially now that we have a country where the leader has weaponized cost of living. To an extent, now he's using the cost of living to kill the living. It is sad, but It's the reality one has to say. But as you all know, every situation has a specialty. If you want to go to a mosque, you need an imam, a sheikh. Go to a church, you need a pastor. To come to a court, you need a legal superintendent to superintend the issues of the law. He has entered into the egg. Me just hear you then call her egg. I don't know if na dog's egg, phone egg, kondo egg, snake egg. I mean, we send lawyer inside it for can give you the definition. Whose kind egg you go for? Ladies and gentlemen, before he speaks, I want us all to put our hands together because what did this man do? And plenty money before the prayer. He do one. Thank you, Mr. Dr. Fowler. You are a remarkable brother.
Thank you.
God bless.
Thank you very much, my brother, Mr. Imran Toure, for that lofty introduction. I'm flattered. My brothers and sisters, I greet you in the name of God Almighty. Today, na historic day. Today, na day for reckon with in our country and the world all over. I want to thank you most sincerely for the privilege and honor where you called me for not only investigate, research, and make this presentation today for the benefit of our country, but also for our efforts, your enduring, unrelenting efforts for being here today. It shows love, kindness, and we need peace in our country. Leaders don't express their views about the demonstration today. But in my hands, I hold what we call statements of fact. That is a petition complaint presented by concerned unions worldwide to the International Criminal Court at the ICC here today, 4th August 2023.
14th August.
Sorry, 14th August, my pardon. The letter, the petition I hold here today is addressed to the prosecutor. And I will give you a synopsis of the analysis of this petition. It's a 30-page petition, excluding videos and pictures. This one, as I said, is a statement of facts, and it also gets what we call in law jurisprudence, a case law compared to what has been prevailing and still prevailing in our country. So I read briefly to you. I said, Mr. Karim Khan, Prosecutor, International Criminal Court, The Hague, Netherlands. Dear Mr. Khan, petition against President Julius Maada Bio, his wife, Mrs. Fatima Bio, and the senior government officials in relation to grave human rights violations, which include torture, arbitrary arrest, extrajudicial killings, unlawful arrest and imprisonment, and the widespread, listen to this, and the widespread systematic suppression of civil liberties in Sierra Leone. And I itemize them in 5 themes. Theme 1, I said, Mr. Prosecutor, Sierra Leone is one of the 123 state parties, when I say state parties, mean the countries, of the Rome Statute of the ICC, having ratified this sacred instrument on the 15th September 2000. 2. Further to the court's procedures on preliminary examination, we are aware that any individual or group or state can send information or communication to your office regarding alleged crimes that fall within the jurisdiction of the court. Sir, by way of introduction, we are a worldwide group of like-minded concerned Sierra Leoneans, hereafter called Concerned Sierra Leoneans Worldwide, bracket closes, who came together in August 2018 with the aim of agitating or advocating for an end to a catalog of blatant, targeted bullying, political intimidation, harassment, selective justice, arbitrary arrest, detention, rape, kidnapping, unlawful killings of Sierra Leoneans, plus many other forms of serious human rights violations. As an advocate group, or rather advocacy group, we have been holding a number of legitimate, and I repeat, legitimate, peaceful, and successful demonstrations in London and other cities across the globe. Furthermore, we have also been raising concrete awareness and challenging the menace by publishing series of press releases and a genuine effort to highlight and inform Sierra Leoneans living in Sierra Leone and in the diaspora, the diplomatic community in Sierra Leone, and the wider international community relating to these atrocities and human rights violations being continuously committed by the BO-led government. Hence, our group has held successful and peaceful demonstrations, submitting petitions in our respective countries and jurisdictions globally. As true believers in the rule of law, democracy, and human rights, we felt vehemently obliged to formally petition grave crimes and particularly draw your esteemed attention to, I will repeat this, to the 10th August 2022 peaceful demonstrations by Sierra Leoneans who continue to endure tremendous pain and sufferings under the leadership of President Julius Maada Bio since he assumed office on the 4th April 2028, for which he has not accounted to anyone to date. 3. We, the concerned Sierra Leoneans worldwide, are submitting this petition paper on all complaint to you as a prosecutor of the International Criminal Court against President Julius Maada Bio, the current president of Sierra Leone, his wife and his government, and state actors regarding systematic and widespread gross human rights violations committed against the people of Sierra Leone, which we believe constitute, and I repeat, which we believe constitute crimes against humanity under the Rome Statute. 4. In respect of this, we would like to present factual evidence of awful incidents that took place under President Bio and his administration from in Sierra Leone from 2018 to 2023, as described above. The factual evidence and information presented, they are about up to 50 in timeline. I will not be able to read all of them to you, but be assured that all of these incidents that took place in our country have been highlighted here by law and by fact. I'll give you the last presentation where to tell people in Thai now. I decided to draw the incident in Sierra Leone to support our evidence with a case law. And this case law has to do with Charles Taylor, which in my view, in my legal opinion, could be likened to the current president, which is 5, Prosecutor versus Charles Taylor in Sierra Leone, SCSL, Special Court of Sierra Leone case. I said, finally, Mr. Prosecutor, and inciting the Prosecutor versus Charles Taylor case law, it is, listen to this, it is abundantly clear that President Bio and his cohorts have a case to answer. This is because on the 26th September 2013, the Sierra Leone Special Court Appeals Chamber upheld Charles Taylor's conviction that was initially made by the SLSC Trial Chamber on the 26th April 2012 for aiding and abetting the commission of crimes by RAF, AFRC rebels in Sierra Leone. The ruling, which you all know, was both symbolic and historical landmark in the sense that within the context of emergence of international criminal law and the SCSS jurisprudence case law, the judgment reinforced that aiding, quote, and abetting can be established where there is a substantial effect as opposed to a specific direction on the crimes, unquote. The historic landmark in Taylor's case, the conviction and sentencing by the SCSL hybrid court, although it generated mixed reactions because some people said it's wrong, or some people said it was in place, brought an end to the judicial proceedings in the Taylor case within the SCSL and a closure for the Sierra Leone people who were able to see that justice had been done. In President Bio's high-handedness, suppression, and, in conclusion, and in respect of the above, as I just read the case law to you, the Taylor case law can be compared to President Bio's high-handedness, suppressive, and dictatorial administration. As already mentioned, and with hard evidence which we've already submitted, accompanying this submission, we are with the conviction that his wife and some state actors could be guilty and should be indicted on several counts of crimes against humanity. Furthermore, it could be argued that the Bio administration will be liable for the counts in relation to individual responsibility and joint criminal enterprise, JCE 1 and 2 liability. The evidence adduced in our submission and presentation above relates to could determine Bio and his wife's guilt under several doctrines. This is important. This is where the legal case law lies. Under several doctrines. Doctrine 1, responsibility for planning, instigating, ordering, committing, otherwise aiding and abetting the planning, preparation, or execution of these heinous crimes. Doctrine 2, superior and individual responsibility arising from his failure to prevent or punish unlawful acts by his subordinates. And Doctrine 3, President Bio intended to gain both political and physical control of Sierra Leone by selectively subjecting our people to numerous human rights abuses, arbitrary arrests, unlawful imprisonment, murder, extrajudicial killings orchestrated by the government and executed by well-armed state security personnel against innocent Sierra Leoneans, resident mostly in the areas of the main opposition party, strongholds, leaving many dead or some badly injured and some still in detention without trial, which is unfair. This act mentioned in each of the alleged crimes can be argued on the lines of Bio and his wife intended some of the crimes and that others were foreseeable consequences of the common purpose, triggering both JCE 1 and 2 liability. Given the above, Mr. Prosecutor, concerned Salonians worldwide hope would be applied to the Bureau administration and state actors for potential investigation, indictment, prosecution, conviction, and sentencing in the near future. This way, Bureau's responsibility for grave crimes and heinous crimes, which cause untold suffering to many thousands of Sierra Leoneans, if not tens of thousands of victims in Sierra Leone, will bring some measure of justice to those victims who suffer so horribly because of the Bureau's and his wife's security personnel and state actors' actions. Just like Taylor, Bureau's future indictment, prosecution, conviction, and sentencing will not only bring an end to many years of human rights violations and impunity meted on many Sierra Leoneans, but it will also set, this is important, it will also set a precedent and prove that no head of state or leader could commit such crimes without being held accountable. Lastly, we appeal to the prosecutor to say, Mr. Prosecutor, to support the above submission, we hereby enclose a USB stick that contains evidentiary video recordings and materials that will substantiate or support our claims as already indicated above.
Thank you very much.
All of which bear evidence of gross human rights violations, arbitrary arrests, crimes against humanity, torture, unlawful imprisonment, extrajudicial killings committed against our people of Sierra Leone, perpetrated by the Bureau regime. I rest my case. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Fuller. We are really thankful for the effort, for the time, and the love you've shown. They're all clear. Bambule, Munalo clap for us. You know, the country don't make name for itself because you know Salon people they not follow one another. When they say again, they make goat and sheep eats at the same Uganda. That adage they are not believers until now. Now we don't come together soon. Whether you day Holland, you day Belgium, you day England, you day Sweden, it don't matter anymore. Now we congregate because we try to get rid of one person we determined for killing people. Famulem, before we scatter, I want to call one of the Ambulem, we don't know what we have to do. We don't deliver the material. The nuclear weapon we will bring them, we will go hand them over to the prosecutor. And what I want to say before we go, it is very important. The killing of our people, they've been killing our people. It's come to the point that we are not going to stand and watch them continue killing our people. Just like the ANC, the popular Mandela stood up for the South Africans. And at the time, in the 60s, when push came to shove, Mandela became the head of the military wing of the ANC. And I think it has come to the point that we Sierra Leoneans should start activating our right to self-defense. Adebayor cannot be killing our people, harmless people, shooting them down like game or bushmeat while we sit and watch. It is coming to the point that we are going to take arms and resist, defend our people. This is not a criminal suggestion. It is one that every human being born of a woman has a right to. And it's a legal right that every man, woman, or child has the right to self-defense. We've been pushed to the wall, and we are left with no choice. We are going to consider armed struggle. And I'm not saying this with any malice. I'm saying it because it's happening. Just a few days ago, I saw a young lady that was raped, brutally beaten, and left for dead. If that is not a crime, what else? She's a woman with prospects, with hopes, with aspirations. Someone brutally molded her. She was badly beaten and left in the street side. They did that to Sata Lamin also. She was gang raped. How long are we going to sit and fold our hands when they are using weapons against our people? So it is about time we start considering, like they did in South Africa. The ANC had a military wing of which Mandela, the most popular man, was the head of that wing. And it's coming to that point. And I'm not scared, I'm not ashamed, and I do not regret saying it. If tribalism is chocolate, keep serving it. But if tribalism is a crime, you better stop it, because we're going to come looking for you. Because the great warrior of the world, Shaka Zulu, said, if you kill a parent, no matter how long, the kids will grow, they will develop so much hate, they will come for you one day. Thank you. We are going to break the meeting now. It is time for us all to go, and I want to thank everybody for coming here, leaving your home, comfort, to support the aspirations of ordinary Sierra Leoneans. Babu Lemuna, thank you.
Hello. Okay. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for taking all my time away from Una. 1 minute. Please. Thank you so much everybody for being here, for come all over the world. This is not just a European conference. And so I just so quickly. It's okay. Yeah, we're all here, we're humans. Yes, thank you everybody. It's not a worldwide protest. You know, everybody from Europe, everybody from America, we all answered to also today for putting this complaint to the ICC. This is the receipt where I give you the acknowledgement receipts of the petition where we give it, all the information for adding any other information where we go get. So it's a blessing for me to be part of this, for cancer, doing your civic duty. When we meet with them, we get a conversation. They want to know who they are out here. They say we all come up from all over the world. They say, Usami Komo, I say London. I say this is not just European, we get people from Germany, Holland, Belgium, and the UK, as far as America, we can also today. I say the reason being is, this is what we do so right now. If not, we do either they gun we all down, or them go harass we life and we family their lives. And I make them very known to them, say, us being here today, they make them IMAC we. Any member of we go salon would be accounted for by this regime. We want them to know this. Let them see we faces them here, and anything will happen to we here, they know say this is what we came for, and this is what we told them that what we are here for. Anything could happen to us because we are standing for our rights. As members of assembly now with constitutional rights. Every Sierra Leonean gets a right to protest. Then our constitution. And they tell me say we for protest, but when they protest, then they kill me. So we can't also today for comfort with people then. Because anybody in our salon do this, then they even scared for do that. When they do that, and will kill them. So we will not get salon, we get the immunity for do that. And I make we all then also today. So I want to tell you all thank you for come fight for the people who are not able to fight for themselves. So thank you so much, everyone.
Okay, thank you very much. The message, just a minute. I want to inform each and everyone, they bring a contest very, very important. For say, Adebayor, and then now they look for the video for the people away that they presently here. So the criminal court don't say, we matter don't be ahead. Anything happen to all of us or any of us, you understand? Adebayor will seriously held account. And that action will be drastic, will be deadly. So we want to inform them, say, let them not begin to look the picture. You understand?
We make them very clear, say, we were then I answer would be IMAC. And if any more people salon, then we'll arrest you. So we want that conversation and made it very clear. So people are not for the afraid. People that are salon should not be afraid. Now the human rights and the constitutional rights. So it is our right to protest. Protesting is not a crime. It's not a crime. Then we not normalize and say for protest that crime. Because what you go do now you go find out for yourself.
Okay.
Hello. Yeah, it looks like so don't forget to tune there for I know see all my papers snack right now. Hello? Yeah. Me na Pagbanabo anyway. I just carry my people there. It look like see we all don't forget to tune there for. I go along with cameras, we sing again. For them, we remind ourselves what we there for. We there for 1 minute sing of criminal and win another deal. So 1, 2, 3, I want them to join me again. Adebayor is a killer. Adebayor is a killer. Once a killer, always a killer. Adebayor, you are a business. Adebayor, you are a killer. Adebayor, you are a murderer.
Yeah, don't go and left your board. Let go fetch for you.
What do we want? Where do we want it? Where do we want it? What do we want?
Me will do the live streaming. Alex Smith.
Very successful.
Human equality.
At the same time,
we will get success. You see that he said the will of justice is very slow, but slowly but sure it will reach me. So it is all in our own responsibility. Any say you say this evidence is credible.
Then pages there, so start pages where they bring you now.
Information, yes,
credible information.
Yes.
Credible system.
Thank you very much for all coming on here.
This is the page and this way they bring
So the
everything.
So I'm
glad for all these Sierra we can hear. I'm glad for all the peace, love in Sierra Una the videos them na salon, we tell una thank you. And not only salon, we get videos them, for about West African countries them, and Europe and all our countries them. We tell una thank you. So as I said, we have come to the end of this live streaming. I want to thank you guys, viewers, those who came all the way from the UK, from the US, from Belgium, from Germany, from Italy, from Spain, to come and participate in this protest. Thank you all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your efforts to save our country from Julius Maada Bio. So as I said, Sierra Leoneans were here today at the ICC at the International Court to protest against the wicked regime in Sierra Leone that has killed people, that has killed innocent Sierra Leoneans, that has killed our brothers and sisters, that has jailed our brothers and sisters, that is going after passive
National
political dissent in Sierra Leone. So, what I want to say is that in a country where the rule of law is in a country where, for example, it is frowned upon to say the truth to power. Fellow Sierranians, I want to thank you all for your support. Viewers out there, I want to thank you. Please always join us for credible information from Sierra Leone, and not only from Dr. Sawan's platform, but also Talking Point platform. This is a page that is based in the UK. Thank you very much. I think we have a speaker too.
Or maybe nothing can happen. So I cannot today, like I'm going to say, and there's something where actually they stress me, where they burn me, and where actually they pain people in the salon. Because we are patients. Then when in the salon, now then sick. Yes. We don't go to the hospital. Yeah, we actually, if you sick, who go to the hospital? You not sick. Now the in the salon. We go to the hospital. Like that, we frustrate. Like when mama go to the hospital, you know they sleep, they get stress. But you sick, now they feel the pain. So now that is salon. So if we did that today, all man pain stands for Canada. So one of the minor reasons maker there, we can't prove to say, I don't just stay up there for just a black nonsense anymore. Like me, most of them say where they up there, and the other main reasons maker there, they are actually today for can cry for help. For can cry for help to the European Union and the international community and other partners. And when they speak to other organizations and say, we need help as alone. What do we mean as alone? We mean actually justice and equal rights. Because whenever you don't get justice and equal rights, all other things that they follow. Yeah. Because you never get freedom, you never get democracy, you don't get justice and equal rights. Exactly. Yeah, I know what say the mother of democracy, freedom, and peace by justice and equal rights. You're not able to get democracy or freedom or peace when you get equal rights or justice. Here's a lot to hold on there. You know, the law there for a set of people, the other people know they for them. So that the country know they for them today. And the civil society we call evil society them, then they and they don't meet them, they don't say nothing. So that the main reason we cannot cry for help. Not about for them first, but they cry for help. We saw it now, so we know how they respect democracy now. Yes. We know how they maintain democracy, we know how they treat now. So long we don't have freedom of speech. Now all the freedom before speech you get. What do you mean by freedom before speech? They don't talk, but as you don't talk so, once I don't talk, they can't hold you, go back to you. If they don't kill you, if they don't brutalize you, if they don't beat you, they go prison you. There's so many people in our business, they get LJ, don't do nothing. People in our business don't do nothing, they just go put no more. So now the main reason why I want to when they communicate with the other partners, when they will see reasons they wait that another country. This man will all see everybody say it's thief election, not to rig you or not thief. It's thief election, like all this mic, I can't take an amian. And the thing is going on in another country. So if you want to so not somebody wants to pay for you. And me and the transport, me and the person who say I hardly travel. Me and introvert person. And I haven't come up from my kind of Germany. I don't take 6 to 7 years. I know come on and I'm only today. So by there today, I appreciate everybody in there. And I tell thank you for all the people that go to this right now. And I thank you for leading my national anthem. I want to come to the national anthem. So,
we get
1, 2, 3, go.
I will exalt thee, name of the free. Great is the Lord we have for thee. Family united, ever we stand, singing the praise of His land. We raise up our hands and our voices on high. The east and the heart is the echo of cry. Blessing and peace be ever with us. Land that we love our Sierra Leone.
We're not going to ever forget this. We're not going to for this country. Adebayor, we stand for you. We shed tears for you today. We ever stand up by God in power. People to ever cry today, Adebayor. We not put people cry. Let's go suffer. We not suffer today. We not go ever run away from we land. We not go ever let swallow because from now we land we say them value. We never answer God by God in power.
Inshallah. So what is the national pledge, please? The national pledge. The national pledge. 1, 2, 3, go.
This is my country, Sierra Leone. I vow to serve faithfully as I promise to defend her, honor, good name, always work for unity, peace, freedom, and prosperity. I put my interests above all else, so help me God, so help me God.
We are now concluding the live transmission, the live streaming. So hope to see you guys next time. Thank you very much. Thank you to all the participators who are here to protest. Thank you. So to my colleague in the UK, thank you very much. All Sierra Leoneans, thank you very much. Bye.
Oh yeah, Talking Point platform. Oh yeah, Talking Point platform. TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mama salute. Now we all.